Hey everyone, I hope you well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to launch XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big of the CoinsKid crew. So one of the CoinsKid crew has been playing with the crystal ball indicator that I create for yourselves, and have told me to offset it by 46 days. And it reveals something that was quite staggering, to be honest with you. So I'll show you that in today's video. We may be about to V-shape out of here, which would be absolutely amazing, but we've got a lot of resistance to get through here for XRP, and I'll show you exactly why. So it's not my primary at the moment, but it is obviously a possibility right now, okay, because of something I'm looking at the Bitcoin chart that way back, I think it was in early 2023, we experienced an expanded flat correction that broke down. I remember how bearish everybody got, but it was looking at the weekly close. So it's really important. We've got 3 days, 15 hours left. Please check out the Bitcoin video for a certain scenario that will give us a clue to the future of this crypto market, especially for XRP. Now, I am still macro bullish here because of the setups that I'm seeing. So I've got confidence in many of the charts, the Bitcoin dominance chart, the Tether dominance as well, that we will see a turnaround and a pump at some point here for XRP. This is why I'm not selling my XRP. Obviously, if it breaks down, fantastic, I'll buy more XRP. But what I'm doing, I'm just being patient with yourselves to build that long position, because I think just jumping into longs here is quite dangerous, because you've seen how volatile this market is, okay? And this is something I'd warn you on that wick. A lot of people are like, right, I'm long my life savings, things like that. But like I said to you, just be patient here, because we need to see the structure of reversal. At that point, we break out, we break the resistance, trend line, things like that. Yeah, okay, we'll entertain that long position on XRP. So I'm going to show you exactly what the setup is on the crystal ball indicator. Now, if you've not got this indicator, head over to coinskid.com, get involved. This has been an amazing, warmly received indicator I create for the CoinsKid crew. I have lots of messages, the tinkering with it, the playing with it, the, the offset settings and things like that. And one of the CoinsKid crew messaged me and says, take a look at the 46 day for Bitcoin and XRP. It's unbelievable. So I'll show you right now what I'm looking at. But yesterday, the market was in a state of fear, a lot of fear across the board, okay? But what I'm looking for right now is really simple. I'm looking for the trend line break in Bitcoin and XRP. So pay attention to that trend line break, because once it breaks, boom, we're out of here. And we've got all-time highs in both of those charts. And that's something I've been relaying. So let me show you right now a couple of the charts before I jump into the XRP chart to build confluence of this big, beautiful move that I think is coming for the crypto markets. So the first chart is the Tether dominance. Now look at this flag that we're getting right now. So you broke down, you got this flag, which is retracing back up. It's no different from this breakdown here, flagging back up. And we know what happened at the top of this flag. This was only opportunity way back there in August and July of last year, was an opportunity to accumulate and buy as much Bitcoin and XRP as possible for the breakdown of this chart. So this is my primary at the moment. I think we're flagging again. Look at this, boom, boom, boom. We've got a neckline here, just like this neckline here. So at some point, I do envision that this chart will break down, and this chart breaking down is no different from this leg to the downside, which was a beautiful, beautiful move for XRP. So I was showing this every single day in the summer. When I come back from America, I was showing this every single day as part of my confluence for the big breakout to the upside for XRP. And this is still part of my confluence for the last leg down in this chart for the turnaround in XRP. So look at this. This broke down. What did XRP do? Broke out to the upside. This breaks down. What do you expect XRP to do? The same? Highly unlikely. I'm expecting this to go in the other direction, okay? So we need to see the Tether dominance break down. So we've got this breakdown, flagging back up. If it starts to break down to this level here, 3.25%, we've got a vertical in the XRP chart. Really, really simple. Just like this breakdown here was the vertical here. This breakdown here is a vertical there. Really, really simple, okay? So, I'm just looking for the breakdown in this chart. Now, one of the key things we need to keep an eye on is the RSI. The RSI is really, really overbought, just like it was there, okay, before this turnaround and breakdown, potential turnaround and breakdown. So we need to keep an eye on this. If this does begin to break down, prints a bearish divergence, boom, we've got the confluence. We're going to get a drop in this particular chart and a pop in the XRP chart. Really, really simple, okay? So what is the other chart that I'm looking at right now that may be another little confidence in that particular chart breaking down, which obviously is an inverse correlation to XRP as well? It's the Bitcoin dominance. Let me show you. So this is the Bitcoin dominance. Now, a lot of people saying we've entered a bear market here, but this is where a bear market starts down here, okay, in the waterfall in the Bitcoin dominance basically. And every single cycle, this is indicate the top of the cycle, the top of the move for Bitcoin, and the end of the the bull run basically for the altcoins. And we've not seen it yet. We've not seen this waterfall. So I've been showing you this for many, many years as part of my confluence of Bitcoin going up and down and so on and so forth. I think from this bottom here in March of 2023, it's been Bitcoin season. It's done really, really well. But right now, in my opinion, Bitcoin has come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's nearing the end of its bull run. And right now we're getting pretty toppy in the Bitcoin dominance with a potential bearish divergence on the weekly time frame and equally the monthly time frame. So if this begins to roll and we lose this support, which is basically CoinsKid ribbon on the weekly time frame, and we print a red sell dot and start to trend under the CoinsKid ribbon boom, we're down here, okay, on this level here, which is your end of your bull run, which is basically a vertical in altcoins. So we may be about to see a massive alt season, okay, as we roll into March and April and May. We may be about to see some verticals across the board in many of these lagging altcoin charts. For example, VeChain, Chainlink, Cardano, things that have not really, you know, got out the traps basically, you know, potentially catching XRP up. So we'll pay attention to them particular charts. I'll try and get more videos out. I did post some updates in the Discord and Twitter for the CoinsKid crew on my outlook for those particular projects going forward, so do check that content out, okay? So what I'm looking for is this bearish rising channel. Right at the tippy top, we've got a beautiful bearish divergence on the weekly time frame. So if this begins to roll and we lose the ribbon, boom, this is the first time we've lost the ribbon since way back here, and that led to a huge alt season. So this is my primary at the moment, okay? Over the next couple of months, if we see the breakdown in this chart, if we see the breakdown in the Tether dominance chart, this is it. This is alt season. This is the end of the cycle. So let me dive into the XRP chart right now to see what we can see going forward, okay? So looking at XRP on the daily time frame, at the moment I'm still macro bullish, but I think at the moment this is just, you know, boring sideways consolidation, isn't it? You've ramped up like this and you've basically gone sideways like this. So I think it could still get a little bit choppy, but there is something that's been brought to my attention by one of the CoinsKid crew, and I'm going to show you exactly what that is in a minute on the crystal ball. But, you know, looking at the daily time frame on the CoinsKid ribbon here, we've got a beautiful buy signal which I relayed to you on November the 12th. It was part of my confluence analysis. Okay, I'm converting my Bitcoin here, guys, because I see a massive impulse here for XRP, a huge vertical in this chart, and that's exactly what we got. XRP was all the way down there around about 63 cents, and then boom, bolted up here. Look at that, around about 289, and ever since then it's sort of gone sideways. I actually think this is a false high. I think it's a B wave, bull trap high. I think this is an ABC, then this is an ABC coming back up, which is basically a B wave, and right now it's your C wave. It's a complex correction. This is your true top of an impulse. This is a correction that we're going through, and the reason I'm looking at that is because from this point here we've got a free wave move to the upside, and I did relay to you, if you start to break down below that 250 pivot point, then you're in a C wave here. This is an expanded flat correction which began way back there in December, and I've shown you multiple times the confluence laptic analysis that a correction began there, and then obviously in time I've created the crystal ball indicator for you, and slam bang on the money, that's where the crystal ball broke down. So, you know, there is, if we just respect the crystal ball, it does lead to a pump sometime, you know, in the future. Over the next couple of weeks, we do see the crystal ball doing this, okay? This is why at this point I am still buying XRP, but I'm just being patient for my long positions here for XRP. I hope you understand that, okay? Because obviously if I pile into a long here, okay, and put my stop here, then you can clearly see, really simply from this point right now, if it breaks down, I'm going to lose 21%. So this is why I do think we could see a little bit of a flush out here to just sweep this wick, okay, where everyone thinks we're bottomed in this correction for XRP. So that is my primary at the moment. The XRP is still in this C wave, and what we've got is a 1, ABC2, which is an expanded flat. This is your waterfall 3, which lost its support. This is an ABC4, and right now it's your final 5th wave. So we've got some kind of 1, 2, 3. I'm looking at an ABC4, then a final flush that could potentially sweep that wick, if not lose it, into this buy zone here, which is basically $1.64, okay, before the true reversal. So that's my primary at the moment. I still think we're actually in the C wave here. I don't necessarily think this impulsive corrective to the downside before a vertical. I could be wrong, but one thing I want to see in this particular chart that, okay, it confirms where we come from is the bottom. Is really simple. We've got to get our ass back above the daily ribbon, okay, and obviously break out this neckline just there, which I've relayed to you. Break out this neckline, okay, I'll entertain the long. XRP is confirming the bottom, and breakout back test, see you later. We'll build long positions on that back test and we're gone. You know, and XRP is breaking out in the next impulsive move to the upside. But what's concerning here, and again there's no bias, is this beautiful buy signal. We broke out, look at that, came all the way up, gone sideways. But yesterday, literally yesterday, we flipped yellow on the daily CoinsKid ribbon right here. We flipped yellow, so we've got that resistance to get through. Okay, so right now we've got a double top drop just there, and we've got this beautiful descending triangle, and we've not necessarily back tested that resistance. So if we have some kind of wave 4 back up and another drop, that would be absolutely amazing. That is where I will start to build long positions, because from there we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 set up, and like I've taught you, the 5 wave counter is boss. Okay, this is something we respect on this channel. So the primary thing I'm looking for is just a simple break of this neckline. At that point I think, yeah, okay, we've broke out, we've confirmed the bottom, whether or not it's there or there, whatever, you've got your bottom confirmation. And this is something I look for in the charts with you. I've been looking at it many years, and we've traded it many times on XRP and Bitcoin and many other projects. Okay, so what is right now the thing that the CoinsKid crew have spotted that, okay, we're not looking at this, this is the bottom, this is impulsive, corrective, and right now we're looking at vertical? What is it? Well, basically it's the crystal ball indicator that create for yourselves. One of the CoinsKid crew told me to offset it by 46 days. So I've done that, and it's absolutely staggering. So I'll show you right now, okay? So the golden line is a CoinsKid crystal ball indicator that create for yourselves. Now it does come with some settings that are by default. So you go to settings and you can override. Okay, I've coded it so you can override and disable the auto offset for an hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, daily, 5 day, weekly, monthly, and obviously general custom offset. So you can override them basically. Just tick that box and input your own settings. So this by default is 10 weeks because I think there's a 10-week lag in the global liquidity shifting down into risk basically. So I don't want to bore you too much, but you know, we've got this correction we began just there. Okay, look at that in December, roughly the same time as XRP, then we dropped basically, and we've been dropping ever since. So this big drop to the downside is basically right on cue with that. Okay, and then we've come up, and right now, you know, this came up here and then this dropped again, and then this is dropped again here, and then it rallies in an ABC, and it rallies in an ABC into this level of resistance, then it drops once more, which is this pivot point here. So for me personally, I'm looking at, because I think it's on song with 10 weeks and 70 days, this is my primary outlook, and this would make perfect sense for me to see this final fifth wave here, 1 2 3 4 5 set up down to the low here, sweep this wick, everyone gets extremely bearish, and even if we flush it, fantastic, I'll be a buyer, not a crier. And I think that that's a reversal right there, and the 5-wave counter, and then boom, we break out, back test, see you later. So that is my primary expectation, and you can clearly see the vertical in the, you know, the basically the crystal ball, and this is why, because of this vertical here, I'm still buying XRP. You know, I don't anticipate we're going to do something like that. I actually anticipate at some point we'll turn around and come upstairs and break out because of the confluence I'm seeing in many charts of Bitcoin dominance, and obviously the Tether dominance as well, and primarily Bitcoin and many other altcoins that I'm looking at as well. So that is my primary at the moment. I'm a buyer, not a crier at these levels, but I'm going to be a little bit patient here for my long position. And obviously for those people that have been following the channel for a very long time, they will know that this is where you make a lot of money in these leverage positions again. And if you are looking to leverage XRP, don't be a DJ, don't go with your life savings. There is a tutorial in the channel on exactly how to go long and short and things like that, so do watch that, refresh your memory right there. But I will build a long position with yourself, so this big breakout that I think is coming in the crypto market. So anyway, this is the default setting for the crystal ball indicator, but again, you can come to the indicator, drop down, go to crystal ball settings, and you can play with it. So one of the CoinsKid crew has said, okay, go to disable offset and put your daily at 46 days and take a look and see what you see. So I've done that. So what I don't quite like is, you know, just if we take a look, the correction never began, it actually began there. But as we've got really tighter here, this is really beginning to look like unbelievable. Okay, and it's got me quite excited, obviously, because it means right now we're about to reshape, and I would absolutely love that. And if we do, obviously we should break out here, back test, confirmation, build a long position, this is the bottom, so on and so forth, impulsive corrective, see you later, we're out of here. So it is a possibility, and the shift and the compression in the global liquidity right now and the CoinsKid crystal ball could be right on point, because if we take a look, there's your pivot. Okay, then you came down, you made a lower pivot, then you dropped, there's that drop just there, then you've come up just there, you've made that high, and then boom, you've dropped here. Okay, for XRP, but XRP's not lost this low, and some of these coins have, the likes of Bitcoin, I think Ethereum, many other coins have. I think Ray is one of those as well, which I've shown you. You know, so we might be right at this point here, which would be absolutely amazing if we are. Okay, it would be absolutely amazing if we are. And if we are, obviously my bags are packed, but my long position, you know, I'm not necessarily in it at the moment, because I will wait for the breakout back test. Then we know we've got the confirmation, and this vertical here, the V shape, is right on cue, and the pivot point is marrying up right on cue, and the 46-day lag is right on cue right now. Okay, so it's a possibility, but like I said to you, I'm just going to be patient. I'm not just going to dive in because of this. I'm just going to be patient, but I do anticipate a big pump anyway. If you do want to get involved in this indicator, just go to the link in the video description and go to coinskid.com and follow the process. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Either way, I am bullish on XRP. Hope you understand that. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Back soon with an update on XRP. Bye bye.